kuwa katibu mkuu wa mediocrity. Unajua mediocrity nini? Vile mnaniangalia hivi. Unaweza kuwa SC wa baba. SC wa baba miaka 9. Alafu kuwa SC wa Oburu. Atafute wake, sio? Atafute wake. Hii bei itamshinda, sio? Hii bei imemshinda bro. Hii hautaweza bwana. Hii bei ni mbaya.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your great support. Now, fellow Kenyans, there is something that I want us to talk about in this video, and especially the issue that is happening in ODM between Edwin Sifuna and these so-called ODM leaders, the party leader, the chairman, and all that, the SG, and all those. You know, these people think that they thought that they finished Edwin Sifuna. And that whenever they threaten Edwin Sifuna will come and beg them, oh, you know, this has happened, I need your forgiveness, forgive me, blah, blah, all those issues. So they were thinking that they've made it. They were thinking that, you know, we've challenged this man, you know, there is nowhere he's going, you know, he must come and beg us. He is nothing. Remember when they were saying that Sifuna is nothing without ODM? They didn't know that ODM is the one that can be nothing without Edwin Sifuna. Now, that is what I want us to discuss. Actually, I want us to expound it and also listen to what Robert Alai talked about. You know, many a times we ignore. Okay, many a times Robert Alai normally speaks about things that hatukitaka kujaribu kusikiza. You wonder, what is this guy saying? You know, he has been just like a clone. But kuna statement ingine hapa Robert Alai amesema yenye I concur with him 100%. And before we talk about all those issues, let me humbly request to fellow Kenyans that if at all you're meeting for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can as well like, share, do leave me a comment in the comment section, tell me what you think and where exactly you're watching this video from. And also, to the Bonito Media's community, there is an announcement here. I would like you to listen to it and then we talk about the other thing. There is this children's home. I visited it, had a conversation with the director, both the director and the assistant director. We really talked. I saw the children. There were 2 kids who are abandoned by the mother after birth. I think 2 days. So the children are barely 10 days old. And others are also there. They're around 89 right now, and they told me that there are some in school, so wakirudi wote, the number will be around 100 plus. So we really talked, and they told me that if you can help us, if you guys can help us in 1, 2, 3 things, we'll be really glad to, and we'll really appreciate. Of course, we know very well that this is something that one person cannot do. Kukaa na watoto wote hata useme uko na only one source of help, it's something that it's impossible. So after that I had a brief talk, nilikaa na watoto, the few that nilipata, wengine nilipata kama wanalala. I just talked to the few, I interacted with the few of them, just kids here and there. And I said that I told them that I have a team which I know that will respond, and after they've responded, I'll get back to you with what they give me. So I just have to request you guys, you are 50 shillings, you are 100 shillings, you are 200 shillings, you are 300, 400, 500 shillings, you are 1,000. Any amount of money which you really feel like can help these kids, please just use the M-Pesa number on your screen so that you can help these kids. Nobody knows, you know, we cannot say that, oh, you know, I can't help a kid, you know, si mtoto wangu. Haizi kuwa mtoto wako, lakini we all know how maybe these things normally comes later. So just a humble request, please guys, if you can, just use the number on your screen. Just send your 50 bob, your 100 shillings, 200, 300 shillings, whatever you have. We'll make arrangements, and then tutaona what we can do. Kama tutawanunulia vyakula, kama itatosha mpaka manguo, we can do that. It's something that they requested that we do because saa zingine though watoto walali njaa, but sometimes I talk the director told me that sometimes they really struggle how they can get food for the kids. The kids needs to be happy and all that. Actually, the kids were very happy seeing me. They were saying the director told me that wanapenda sana wakati mtu amekuja kuwaona mtu mwingine mgeni apart from wale wenye wamezoea, because they feel that they are really loved indeed. So please, that is the project that we have this month. I would request you that please, I'm humbly requesting you that let us do this for the sake of these kids. Wale wenye walikuwa wanasema kwamba pesa yangu siwezi peleka kanisani kwa tithe, eri nipeleke kwa children's home. Now we have a project. Please just come through and we see what we can do. Now, to the family of Bonita Media, that is the project that I would like us to do. Actually, I was thinking that if the response would be good, we can do it probably during this holiday, which has begun today. And happy Good Friday to everyone wherever you are. I know watu wako nyumbani sahi, so I was thinking that we can plan and do it over this weekend, over this holiday. So if you're within Nairobi, you can reach out so that at least we see what we can do. If we can go together, it's good. And also, if you are far away, or maybe you'll be very busy, you want to spend time with your family, but you also want to play a part, you can as well use the number that is 0768737646. The name will be Boniface Owino, so that at least we can walk this journey together. I really love it when we put smile in other people, especially these children. They don't have any other family except us. So when we come together, we buy things, we take to them. They'll really enjoy. So that is the plan. So if you're willing and maybe you have your 50 bob, you can as well send. And I know that all is going to be well. Now, can we listen to Robert Alai and then we talk about this?
Even Oburu, as late as I think 2 months ago, was saying that Sifuna anaongea potential ya party. You see? So they have given him so much powers.
Yeah.
Paka saizi, they don't know what to do. Even his seat was there. There was a reserved seat for him.
Yes.
There was
he didn't show up, of course.
He didn't show up, yes. But the fact that there was a reserved seat means that he has some power and influence over them. And they can do nothing. Even today, the vehicle he's using around is still on ODM facilities up New Prado.
Yeah.
It's still the sunroof he's using is ODM property. So say all those things. So I don't blame Sifuna at this point, because Sifuna is in politics you have to be very brave, and Sifuna is very brave to do all those things and get away with it, and that what is inspiring to others. So I wish these people realize that the people destroying ODM is not Sifuna. It is the leadership of ODM, the chairman, the party leader. They have to wake up and say, Baba taught us one thing about political parties, that loyalty is rewarded kama peremende. Kama chloroquine. Nachukua 4 leo, 3 kesho, 3. You see, in installments. But disloyalty is punished there and then. That's why Magarero Langat had to leave the party the way he left. That's why Ababu Namwamba didn't realize he had been. That's even Sifuna took out the position.
Yeah.
This is how it's done.
Fellow Kenyans, there is this proverb which says that as you lay your bed, so you must lie on it. And in this video is the proof of that. People like Gladys Wanga, Junet Mohammed, Peter Kaluma, Oburu Dinga, people like Simbarati, they really thought that sending Edwin Sifuna away and taking these other positions would really make Edwin Sifuna to come and beg them, that, oh, please, I need you, I need this party, I am nothing without this party, without knowing that Edwin Sifuna was the one that was making these parties become strong. Now, the moment Edwin Sifuna walked away, things started scattering. And I was surprised when during the NDC meeting at Uhuru, ODM party, they reserved a seat for Edwin Sifuna. Now, this is the question. You really don't want this guy, right? you are really mad at this person to a point that, you know, you told him to go away, that is nothing without you, why then are you reserving a seat for him? And then now what is funny is that right now ODM is calling Edwin Sifuna to come and explain why he should continue to become an SG of ODM. Like, seriously.
All right. Now, the ODM party is in a rush to kick out embattled Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, who survived his ouster at a special delegates convention last week. Sifuna, whose tenure as the party's SG has been hanging on a thin thread following a ruling by the political party's disputes tribunal, now has 4 days to show cause why he should not continue, or he should continue being the party's Secretary General. In a letter signed by ODM's national chairperson Gladys Wanga, the party accuses Sifuna of gross misconduct, with 5 charges lined up against him. Gatete Njoroge reports.
In line with the ruling delivered a week ago by the political party's dispute tribunal that directed Edwin Sifuna and ODM to exhaust internal dispute resolution mechanisms, the Orange Party has started a disciplinary process that is likely to end the tenure of Sifuna as Secretary General of ODM. A show cause letter addressed to Sifuna and signed by ODM's national chairperson Gladys Wanga has listed 5 charges against him. Among the charges facing the Nairobi senator, who is leading a parallel group of party legislators under the banner Linda Mwananchi, in contradiction to the party's position, he is accused of publicly declaring that the ODM-UDA MOU was dead, while on Citizen TV The Explainer show on July 22nd, 2025. The other charges are persistent public contradictions of party resolutions, including resolutions of 16th and 27th October and 13th November 2025, further contradictory statements while appearing on media platforms, establishment of parallel and unsanctioned political initiatives, and failure to attend and participate in party meetings, including the Central Committee meeting of January 12, 2026, and NEC meetings of February 11, 2026, and 4th March 2026. The party says Sifuna's conduct amounts to actions prejudicial to the interest, discipline, cohesion and public standing of the party in contravention of Article 11(2)(e) of the ODM party constitution and his obligations as a senior official. The Secretary General has been directed to show cause in writing within 4 days and not later than close of business on April 8th as to why disciplinary action should not be taken against him. It further directs that upon receipt and consideration of his response, he will appear before a duly constituted panel appointed by the National Executive Committee for the hearing and determination of the matter on April 10th. ODM warns that failure to respond within the stipulated period, it will proceed to determine the matter in accordance with the party's constitution and take such action as it deems appropriate.
Atafute wake, si ndio?
The letter comes just a day after Sifuna, through his lawyer, proposed appointment of 3 senior counsels as arbitrators to adjudicate on the dispute. The Orange Party has dismissed Sifuna's proposal for arbitration under Article 88 of the party constitution, saying it can only be applicable after an IDRM process.
Mimi sinadhani mlimfukuza mkasema kwamba is nothing without ODM. So why then are you begging Edwin Sifuna to come back and explain to you guys why he thinks he is fit to still maintain the position of SD? Kwani, what happened with our lady? So I think the lady was doing so well to a point that you couldn't want her to go away. Kwani, let me understand. Make me understand something here. Nini inafanyika? Si hao watu walipiga vifua sana wakasema kwamba Edwin Sifuna without ODM Edwin Sifuna ameisha. What went wrong actually? I would really like to know at the comment section what really went wrong. Because Gladys Wanga, people like Oburu, they don't, actually I would say that these guys really don't know what they want. That is why mara nataka deputy position, hiyo position yenye mtapata, mnachezwa tu hapa, mara sijui nini, hata mkipewa mtanyanyaswa, mtashanga. I think if you watch the previous video, the news gang, there's a video that I did yesterday, and I said that what if William Ruto decides that now, okay, being that you're demanding the deputy position too much, let me give it to you, and then hiyo imetosha Luo land, so easy positions zingine wacha nipe watu wengine. What if he decides to do that? Where will you take him? You won't take him anywhere. You won't do him anything. He's so much powerful. That is exactly what he's planning to do. So what if that is exactly what he does? Mnataka deputy position, sawa, chukueni na msije mkalie, nyinyi msikuje kunililia, hizi zingine wacha nipea watu wengine, because they also deserve. That is the game. Actually, that is a game here. Not unless maybe you understand what's going on. I tell you for free. Let me tell you for free. If you don't understand what's going on here, utalia. And that is exactly what ODM people are failing to understand. That they are nothing. Imagine they are nothing without Edwin Sifuna, other than Edwin Sifuna being nothing without them. They're literally begging Edwin Sifuna to come and akuja wa explain why he thinks he should continue to become the SG of ODM. And I said this, watu watakuja ku regret. Hii uamuzi yenye walichukua kwa sababu ya tumbo yao, watakuja ku regret baadaye. That they made a very big mistake of sending Edwin Sifuna away. Now tell me, do you really think it's going to be easy for Edwin Sifuna to come back to ODM? Na Edwin Sifuna mwenyewe akikuja ODM, watu watamchukua serious. There is nothing that is going to tell people that people will hear. If he makes a mistake of coming back to ODM, that is exactly what is going to happen. Anyway, I would really love to listen or know what you think at the comment section concerning this. Please let me know, and also tell me where you're watching this video from. Please let me know what you think.